Greetings, traveler.
All right, here we go, chat. We are watching a Zorgo game. No, this is XQN playing on the Chinese server, as you can see over here, playing CN. That's a long story, but essentially it's harder to get a Chinese account. So he's using Zorgos. We have a Demon Dragon, Ellie Murloc, and Pirate game. We're playing Bran, and there is a battle cry. We can just buy banana to win some fights. I used to not really love doing that, but the more you think about it, the more you ask yourself, well, how much am I really willing to keep one discount on a spell? Like, am I willing to take 5 damage for that? So if you compare that to the damage coin, you're taking 3 damage for a coin versus like you're taking 5 damage for maybe a coin. Seems like a bad deal. Now, then again, you're not guaranteed to lose the damage because, for instance, other people played a 2-1, a 3-1, a 3-2, right? You can definitely tie, but it's reasonable to assume that you would lose at least 3 health. We're gonna stay here because we have double battle cry and then apple. If we play the busker here, we can level and buy the Dune Dweller or just double buy next turn. I am expecting to see level Dune Dweller next turn though. Why do you review a game? You only played 1 game. I wasn't aware there was a quota that needed to be met. Be like, you can only review a game after you've played 10 games. Lazy streamer, back into content mines for you. I don't know, it's just like, I don't mind it. I just think it's funny and I point those things out, but I'm willing to hear the counter argument. Ooh, gets the other one. Okay, how do we do this now? Is it gonna be level buy or does he double buy and just have a bit of a weird curve after that? Like, I'm not opposed to double buy because you can then hit the golden Dune Dweller right in your next refresh.
Eventually.
Yeah, it's not obvious here. I'm glad it's not obvious because it's not obvious to me. So I'm glad XQN isn't like, it's always this, right? Yeah. All right, you will double buy, yeah. I like this one more myself, but I am also optimistic by nature. So in my head, the triple is already in the next chop, right? Like in this game, I am optimistic. I always buy the second brand because the third brand is right around the corner, right? And do we get it? We don't. Okay, well, that's a slight malfunction. That happens. Wait, it's in the Murloc, of course. Right. It's even better. The triple is in the Murloc, and this way we can keep it on our board for a higher tier minion. Let's go. You're new to this game. How do you ramp cards or spells to get a high number? Well, do I have something that is useful for you? If you do !comps, you'll get a list here of compositions and how to play them. So this is curated by Jeef, which is one of the best players we have right now. It's on HS Replay and it's entirely free. So you can just access this. And here's all the stuff that you can then learn from. And if you start doing these compositions, you are going to get higher numbers on your cards. I like how the image on the top is Jeeve judging you. Yeah. It's like, you're donkey rolling for Titus, aren't you? Oh, wow. Enjoy. A whole new world opened up. All right. We do proc the Winterfin with our 1-1, but it had 4 health left after that, so it's okay. Hey, Scuba Doof. Congrats. Happy to be here, man. No problem. All right, triple. No, okay, well, that's fine. It's a slight malfunction. The streamer client is, it's getting warmed up, chat. The streamer client also needs some warm up sometimes, right? Do we just take a big shield here? Do we take money? Do we take the fodders? Probably not the fodders, right? Because the shield's way more tempo. Take a little tempo. I like it. Yeah, turn 5. 18 armor. We have our brand. Fantastic, right? I've had a lot of worse brand games. Where you don't have the brand here and you don't have 18 armor, so wonderful spot. Double Dune Dweller with Bran also just adds tempo to your board, especially if you can pick up a shield after that. This is fine, right? Yep, this is fine. Great. Nice. You were looking at a 3-4 demon? Well, the 3-4 demon is tempo and the shield is more tempo, so the choice is the shield and mist. That's basically how you think about that thing. Elemental Portrait with Bran, not bad. Souvenir Stand, more fun. We don't need the Felly Portrait. I'm kind of down with just Souvenir Stand. Because if you souvenir stand, you can buy the scout and check for the triple and still level. Looks like he's considering the Felly portrait. I mean, you do have a brand. You get a big shop. Ah, here we go. My man right there. So he does go for the play to check for the triple. Ah, well, now the money is weird. Yeah, he's checking anyway. Oh, I told you guys. It was on the way. It was on the way. All right, there we go. Ooh, privateer is great. Can you buy that scope and harbinger? Oh, that's like kind of economy suicide, isn't it? I don't know, privateer is more than fine. It's just like harbinger is guaranteed value. So he's gonna sell for the scope then. Yep. Okay. Engine. Ooh, okay. This is the play that I want to do, but I'm scared to do. So it's nice that XQN is giving me permission. Next time I'm like, if you have to sell 3 things to buy the scope, it's fine. It'll be fine. That's basically where it's like the play I want to do, but I'm just like, I don't know if it's like responsible. Oh my god, wait, what? Wait, oh, that had a Dune Dweller buff, and then he got the other buff on top of it. Is it that much already? 14. It's not, like, how is it that big? Did that not get double buffed here? Is that bugged? He's not on, like, let's see what his next minion is. 20. No, I guess it's just the Dune Dweller plus the other thing, yeah. Okay. I guess we are just that big already, huh? Yeah, brand engine is plus 14. It's quite a bit. I don't think we're copying magic absorption yet, right? Scope's probably still too good. Well, I guess that's a shield. Yeah, he did play Golden Dune Dweller on top of that. Oh yeah, you guys are right. Cyclone's a triple, but I don't know how much we want to triple that. It made it a bit more awkward. Because then you just take a 5? Yeah, okay. Definitely a bit awkward, yeah. Nope. Not as awkward anymore. Okay, we're gonna separate the stats a little bit, it seems. That seems fair. Play around a giant attack minion or so. All right, well, you know, turn 7, 18 armor, double Harbinger Bran on the board. We're not complaining here, chat. That's a sweet setup here. And this is why the highest level players, it's so cool because they get to this spot and they still have their health. That's the cool thing. Like, a lot of people can get to these boards sometimes, but they're half dead. Whereas XQN is like, I haven't lost an armor yet. We're okay. We're doing fine. Why isn't the brand golden yet? Doesn't he know that golden brand is good? All right, we're pulling a 4-drop here. Oh, he's maybe trying to golden that anomaly or something. I guess Leyline is also a 4. Another engine. Ooh. Are we staying? We're selling and leveling, right? Okay, good. This is like, don't make me question everything I know about this game, please. And when he bought it and he had the pair, I was like, wait, are we not leveling? What are we doing here? Luckily, I don't have to question my complete knowledge of this game. All right, this is the turn where somebody has popped off, so we take our damage. But we take 15 and we straight up still have armor. That is really good. Isn't this Zorgo? No, this is XQN. I don't know why you would think this is Zorgo. That seems like such a random thing to say. Like, why isn't this Jeef, right? Like, why are we saying Zorgo? It's like, oh, it's because his name is Zorgo. Right. Understandable. No, I talked about that at the start of the VOD. Souvenir stand. Double surprise portrait is fun, but double murky, double tip. Like, actually, all of these are acceptable. Not the avalanche though. Yeah, the money. 8 oils immediately played. Deal, baby. Let's go. I think if you do have the brand and all the rolls, yeah, just taking the money makes a ton of sense. Hey, Scooby-Doo. Thank you very much for the prime. We are leveling. Ooh. There's, oh my god. Yeah, there's options here. He's gonna run out of board space so soon because you have Drakari with these Harbingers, which sounds good. Then you also have Rogers when you have Bran and a lot of rolls. That also sounds good. You have this like, what you call it? Ultraviolets, right? To stabilize. Whoa, thank you very much for the raid, Asmo. Oh wait, we're just going back to back already? I guess that makes a lot of sense. Welcome everyone. Hope you guys had an awesome stream. We are watching an XQN game where he had a fantastic start. He's only now just taken some damage. He had 2 early Harbingers. He's been copying Scope. And now we're picking up potentially Spell Power with back-to-back while we have 2 Harbingers and a Drakari already. And the money is so clean here. Look at this chat. It's so beautiful. Now he sells this, grabs the back-to-back. Beautiful. And I got to make sure the back-to-back is the last thing we cast. And we go. It says Zorgo bottom left. Yes. I talked about that. Oh, is this someone from the raid? Or okay, yeah, that makes sense. So it says Zorgo bottom left because XQN is playing on the Chinese server and it's more difficult to get an account there. So he's using Zorgos, which I assume that's okay because he's like streaming it and everything. So, you know, I don't think there's a problem there. But this says, yeah, it's pretty tricky to get an account on the Chinese server. I think you need like I don't know, driver's license or passport or whatever. It's not just like make account. All right, so we got 18 gold because we just got double tip jar. Brand Drakari. Man, what are these shops? I told you guys the streamer client just needed to get warmed up. All right, it was a little cold at the beginning of the game. As you can see on the left hand side, it's his first game of the session, so just need to get a little bit warmed up. New hero power doesn't sound bad, honestly. Oh, we're going Wrathguard. Wait, whoa. Whoa, what? All right, learning. I love it. We skip new hero power when we have Bran. We take Wrathguard. Those are 2 things I would not have done. And I love seeing the things that I wouldn't have done because it helps me learn, right? XQN, pretty good player. Pretty good player, so not bad to see some stuff. Okay, goes for the Avalanche to save the 28 stats. And then he's just gonna Wrathguard a little bit on the side. He doesn't really have fodder buffs, does he though, right? No. Wait, are we transitioning demons? Are we not doing back-to-back? No, he's not buying the damage reduction. Void Pup? No, no Void Pup. I think he just wants a little tempo on the sides, and he has so much money that he's like, oh, I can cycle so easily anyway. I don't think we're actually going demons here. I think he just felt like he wanted a little bit of tempo and he has so much gold, so he can just cycle those. Wow, nothing for the Drakari. That's ruthless. It's like, here, Drakari, you're doing great. You're doing a lot of work for the board. Get nothing! You get nothing! All right, Royal Cheddar, thank you very much for the 22. Appreciate that. Wow, AFK dead with a golden ring bearer on turn 10. That's tough. You guys are getting paid? Yeah, that's good. You guys are getting buffed? That's a Drakari. The fodders are getting buffed from the engine. Oh, are they now? So if he gets a full shop of fodders... Oh. Wait, he is doing some... Dude, this is like so... Like, what are we doing here, bro? Doing a little, like a little bit of a cook. A side cook, if you will. A side demon cook. This is advanced, chat. This is quite advanced. I am... Gets out of the spell power! Wait, he is going demons! What? He gets out of the spell power? When he has... What? There's Belinda... He gets out of the spell power against the ghost. Okay. We don't cycle the 7/7 either? We're cycling it, right? He has so much money. Please tell me you're cycling that. Okay, thank God. Thank God. Thank God. Okay. Yeah, so he's still... bro! We sold the spell power instead of the Rogers, or just like not doing demon stuff. Unreal. You have Avalanche here? Oh, that's a lot of money. Now he eats that guy. Man! Spell power is important for back-to-back. Huh. It's just wrong. I don't know, bro. We got like 2 spell power per turn we sold. I don't know. Like, normally I can't help but be like, oh, I feel like he might have just like overcooked it slightly. Or he's just like, if I don't get Belinda, I really just have to go demons. That is actually a fair, that's probably the most fair interpretation, right? He's like, if I don't get Belinda, I have to go demons. Maybe that's what he's doing. That's actually reasonable. But then again, to still keep the Rogers, it just shows like the level of how he values that economy. Like, now we're out of Rogers, right? After one more proc here, yeah. One more bounty, now out of Rogers, yeah, cool. Whew. Yeah, cycling the money doesn't really do that much anymore. Picking up the poison here, has the dire muck. Oh, going for the aviator instead. Interesting. Isn't a dire muck just safer though? And then again, aviator can pull anything, so he can hold Leroy too. This demon is actually doing quite a bit of work. Is he buying that mutinous for free? No. This has been interesting, to say the least. Oh, he has ice for free here. Oh no, he doesn't have the free spell anymore. Golden Cleave. Golden Aviator. Amazing. Just, what a treat to watch. It's how they're so consistent as well, right? He wasn't all in to try and hit Belinda. He had a plan, right? He had the demon engine ready to go more demon, I guess. But then when he hit the Belinda, he's like, okay, just go back to back. Drakari with 0 buffs. Poor Drakari. Belinda too, right? But he's like, something that I notice in this particular game is that he is so and it makes sense when you say it out loud, right? But most of us don't do this. Like, actually, the vast majority of us doesn't do this. He's winning his fights, right? And be like, oh, duh. Like, no, I'm trying to lose my fights, right? But look at his board. Everyone here, including myself, still has the spell power. But his board is actually Cleave, Golden Cleave, Golden Aviator, right? It's so different than from what our boards would have looked like, simply because he is focused on winning his fights. He's not focused on getting the biggest number he can possibly get, which is something I enjoy doing quite a bit. Ooh, like a big underdog with the aviators, like not crazy. Because then he can add another dire muck. Then he can play Golden Aviator dire muck. No, doesn't want it. Oh, there's a dire muck. Very, very interesting. It just reminds me of what is proper play, right? Proper play is not create biggest number you can. Proper play is win fights. And big numbers are good at winning fights, but large numbers plus a bunch of scam is way better at winning fights. Now, I've been conditioned to just play for bigger number because YouTube loves bigger number. So I also love bigger number. Twitch also likes bigger number, to be honest. Chat in general is all about the big numbers. But if you look at pure MMR, like what is going to get you the wins, it's definitely just creating a strong board and buffing cleaves and making like Golden Aviator and stuff much, much better at winning games. No Arcane Rush in the link. Oh, I have a command for that. But yeah, I'll put it in the description next time, I guess. All right, let me just copy paste it. I'm gonna have to do it after the game, the command. Actually, it's not Nightbot, it's YouTube chat. Sorry, YouTube chat. The the max number of characters on YouTube chats is much smaller than Twitch. So when I type a command in Twitch and then copy paste it for YouTube, it doesn't work because YouTube will cut it off halfway through. It's so stupid. So I have to like make a different command for YouTube. Like give us our large messages. The people demand large messages, okay? The people being me. Still no golden Belinda. I think we are interested in picking up a dire muck now. Actually, we just have a spore to end on too. Don't need a dire muck, but it's not bad. You think you do, but you don't, yeah. That's so iconic. Oh, pants doesn't work. He has Belinda. He can't pants. No pants, no pants. Oh! That is so ruthless, bro. That is so unbelievably ruthless. He's like, sorry, Belinda. I need pants. You gotta go, baby. You gotta go, baby. Wow. It's just a different level of committing to the victory. I definitely have the feeling in a lot of my games be like, if this is what it takes to win, I would rather lose. But that's not a very good attitude to be, you know, one of the best. Like XQN for a very, very long time was basically just rank 1 Europe. Always. This is like some lore for the younglings out there that weren't part of the BG scene a couple years ago. For years, the #1 in Europe was basically just always XQN. It was ridiculous. So this guy is incredibly good at the game. And you can see the level it takes of just absolute ruthlessness, saying like, hey, you know, that Belinda pair gotta go because I need to pants this Drakari. Like nothing is sacred. I think that's the best way to put it. Like nothing is sacred. There's nothing we can't sell. There's nothing we can't do. Like whatever it takes for the victory, we're going in. Very interesting. 3 coin waste for pants is just, well, don't look at it that way. He didn't waste 3. It's also 2 coins because you buy the Belinda for 3, but you sell it back for 1, right? So it's 2 coins, but it's also, you're not talking about 2 coins here. You're talking about your Belinda pair, bro, right? You're not losing 2 gold. You're losing your Belinda pair, which means you're not getting to triple this game. That's what he's losing. Who gives a shit about the 2 gold? But he is sacrificing his Belinda pair because he has double cleave, venom on a rally, and then a rally that summons 2 more things from his hand. So it is incredibly important that is taunted. Like the 4 minions that are in the front of his board do not want to get attacked. Like at any cost, right? Like if a Leroy connects with one of those, it's really bad. So it makes sense again when you see it in action, it makes sense. It's like, yeah, you do that. I'm probably not gonna do that myself, but I see why it's correct. He's actually winning so hard that he can't summon. Wait, the cleave attacks. He's gonna summon. Oh, perfect, actually. Oh, look at how good this, look at how clean this is, chat. It's so clean. It's like the guy is big elementals and he's got no shot. He's getting 28 damage in one go. It's just such a superior board. Not just numbers, but effectiveness. That's probably the best way to describe it. His board is just effective. It wins fights, period. You're the biggest glazer. I don't think there's anything wrong with giving credit where credit is due. I think maybe that's like an ego thing where if I lift others up, I look smaller in comparison. I don't subscribe to that. If I see cool shit, I will give people props for it. I don't think that's wrong. Maybe that's thinking a little bit too deep, but I just, yeah. Okay, now we're getting the new hero power. All right, what do we have here? Yeah, he does not want to triple that. I mean, he's kind of done, right? I think the only thing that I would have, well, not the only thing that would have done different, but from the position he was in after he had already navigated it here, I think after that, the thing I would have done different is I would have built a Diarmuck. So it's kind of cool to see that he's not bothering with that. So it's probably just not worth the board space. It's probably just better to run double cleave. He doesn't want to give up any of his pieces, right? His Drakari, his thing. So it's cool to see that just the one Aviator is probably fine. It's like, I'm just taking notes here, right? To do that in my own game. It's probably not going to be as clean, right? But now I know what I'm aiming for. I want to do like a much earlier transition into effective pieces on my board. So get that Aviator ready, get the cleave ready, and don't milk the spell power like crazy. It's probably not going to be necessary. GG, Mr. XQN. GG.